Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a different type of video. I've never done this, and I also wanted to create kind of a new series. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying makeup products or skincare products that I did not like, and I'm going to be giving them another chance. So the very first item I'm going to be trying to get this to work is the Morphe. This is the Fall into Frost palette. It's really, really beautiful. This is my first and only Morphe palette, and I was sorely disappointed with this. So I have some of my favorite primer, glitter glue, brushes, and I'm gonna see if I can get this really beautiful palette to work for me. We're gonna give it another chance. So if you'd like to see how that goes, see if my opinion has changed by the end of this, then please keep on watching. Just so you know, I do upload a daily video here on this channel all about budget beauty, so it can be skincare, makeup, shopping, haul, declutter. It really does just depend on the day of the week. So please make sure that you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, bookmark the page. That way you can come back, and that way you are notified. I also do a live stream every Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also have a brand new channel. It's called Gourmet on a Budget. I'll link it down below. It's all about budget food, and I do upload on that one 7 days a week as well. Oakley dokley. So I've had this palette for almost a year, and I've used it maybe 2 or 3 times. I did an initial video on this, including swatches and everything. So this is a primarily frosted shimmer metallic eyeshadow palette. The only mattes are right here on this bottom row. The mattes are stunning, amazing. The shimmers, not so much. I experienced patchiness even with a eyeshadow primer, when really it was a concealer down. I experienced where it started kind of coming off and like balding in areas, creasing, all sorts of issues with the shimmers. So I don't reach for this palette. Like I said, in almost a year I've used it 2 or 3 times, and that's including that initial video. I've heard amazing things about Morphe, and like I said, I was extremely disappointed with this palette. But it is really beautiful, and I'm not going to be doing any swatching or anything. I can go ahead and link the original video down below, because it's swatches, names, all that kind of stuff, but really, really beautiful eyeshadow palette. You can't deny that. Okay, so I have eyebrows on. I'm not putting face makeup on today. I do apologize. My skin's kind of still freaking out, but we're going to go ahead and start from the beginning. I'm going to be going in with the Ofra eye gel primer. This is my OG. You guys, look at that. I'm almost out. It's okay. I have a backup, but really, really good eyeshadow primer. I can make this eyeshadow primer makes any shadow work amazingly well. So if this palette doesn't work well, it really is the palette, because this primer is the most amazing primer ever that I've ever used, and I've tried quite a few. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that on. Like I said, I also grabbed my NYX glitter glue. Once again, I'm gonna give this palette the best shot I possibly can. So, but yeah, I mean, I have so much makeup, and they're coming out with new makeup daily. I mean, I'm not talking just Morphe, but just every day. I do follow Trend Mood on Instagram, and it just amazes me how much makeup is being dropped. And, you know, as a makeup lover and also a YouTuber, which I don't really, I mean, it's true. I mean, I upload daily, and it's hard buying makeup. I don't receive PR, you know, I purchase my makeup just like you do. Like, I don't receive things for free. That might happen someday, but I don't see that happening for a little while. But I see all this new makeup, and I'm just like, I can't afford it, and it just makes me feel bad. So what's nice is, especially if you're a makeup lover and a makeup collector, you probably have a lot of makeup already, and it's good to like retry it out and give it another shot and all that kind of stuff. Use what you have, which I do that. I have some OG palettes. I have some stuff that I've had for a very long time that I really, really love. So yeah. Iced coffee. It's almost 2 in the afternoon. Okay, so primer is dried down, but like I said, really, really nice mattes. Mattes are not a problem for me. They are amazing. And usually mattes are the things that give companies and people a hard time. Shimmers, it's really hard to mess up, but they're messed up. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and dip into this kind of camel shade. But I'll be honest, this is the only thing I've tried from Morphe, so it's not like, you know, it could just be this palette, but I was actually on Ulta yesterday, and I was looking at like their Christmas haul, because they just came out with, you know, anyway, so there is like a really pretty like green and purple palette, and it's on sale for $15, and that's how much I paid for this palette. It's originally $25, and I was looking at some of the reviews, and it's some of the same stuff I experienced with this palette. And this palette you can still purchase on Ulta, and it's $25 again. So, I don't know. I don't know if I just didn't use it correctly, which I think that's kind of silly if that's the case, because your product should be easy for anybody to use, you know? But we will definitely give this another go. If this doesn't work for me, I will most likely be sanitizing it and passing it on to a friend, just that way they can use it. Okay, that shade is a little light, but I do think it did give me a little bit of color. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip into, I think, this shade right here. Slightly darker. We're just going to put that a little bit deeper into the crease. Just to start adding a little bit of depth. A little bit powdery actually on the brush, but that doesn't bother me. I've tried some extremely powdery palettes, and they work great. So yeah, like I said, the mattes work beautifully for me. They're blendable, but this is also kind of a very neutral palette. I'm sure if there was bright shades are sometimes hard to get right, but to me, $25 for an eyeshadow palette, that is pretty pricey. Like, that's probably why you've never seen like any Milani eyeshadow palettes on my channel. They're like $20 for a small palette, and I'm just like, no. I wouldn't spend that amount of money on a very small eyeshadow palette, and you know, I can get a UCanB or a Profusion Cosmetics or another very large palette for less than $15. So why would I spend $20 on a very small palette? But as you can see, that definitely added a lot of depth. So just gonna get that finished, getting that blended out. Pretty neutrals. Once again, I think neutrals are kind of hard to mess up though. Okay. So, I'm trying to think. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do another, let's do another, I want to try as many shimmers as possible. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, I think we are going to go ahead and we're going to be doing a halo eye, but we're going to be using all shimmers. So I think I'm going to pick up this dark brown, and I'm going to be putting this shade on without glitter glue. Really, really beautiful shade, right? Looks gorgeous on the finger. I'm going to pat that on the outer corner and the inner corner. And just whatever's left on my finger, I'm going to just gently bridge that gap a little. So, a little bit of fallout. Not anything horrible though. I do prefer to use my fingers for shimmers. You of course can wet the brush, you of course can whatever you want to do. I just find that shimmer, oof. Yeah, even on my finger, it's got a lot of fallout. Okay. I feel like shimmers do behave better with a finger. Never really experienced fallout with a finger before. Could be a thing, I don't know. I'm just gonna pick up that same brush and I'm just gonna blend. Okay. Oakley dokley, I think that turned out beautiful actually. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be going in with some glitter glue. I'm just using the NYX glitter glue. This is my all-time favorite. Just put a little bit, you don't need much, on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to dip my pinky ring in there. I'm sorry, my ring finger. My ring finger. And I'm just going to hit this right on the center of the lid. Okay, I think I'm going to go in. Some beautiful shades in here. And something a little bit lighter. I think I'm going to go in with the shade right here. Kind of a old gold. I'm going to pop that right in on top of that glue. This will we'll be able to kind of see if that glitter glue did help to keep it on the eye. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab my pinky and just gently blend those edges just a little bit. It's pretty. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up a little tiny bit of that original brown and tap it right over the edge just to help to get it blended a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab some those matte browns that I used in my crease and everything, the matte ones, and I'm just going to smoke this out on the lower lash line a little. See, the mattes don't have any fallout or anything. Okay, so top row is extremely light, which is nice, but I think I'm going to pop this one right in my inner corner. Oof, do you see what I mean? Extremely pigmented, too pigmented. No, it's not too pigmented. I just went in with too much. And get that kind of blotted down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I just popped on some mascara, but here is the finished eye look. I think it looks really nice right now. I was thinking I probably should have done one eye with... It doesn't matter. My original review and everything is up on my channel, so like I said, I will link it down below if you want to go watch the original. But so far, it's looking nice, very vibrant, smoky. Color payoff is beautiful. That's never been an issue with this palette, like I was saying. But I think I am going to go start editing this part of the video, finish my iced coffee, paint my fingernails, all sorts of fun stuff. So I'm gonna be... I'm skipping cat boxes, doing dishes, crap like that. So nothing like super hardcore, won't be sweating, won't be nothing like that. So yeah, I'll see you here in a little while at the end of my day before I jump in the shower to show you how it's looking using my favorite products and giving this Morphe Fall into Frost palette another chance. Oh, it's been about 6 hours. I'm looking all greasy. Awesome. Anyway, my skin is freaking out. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Anyway, so my eyes. Okay, so like I said, it's been about 6 hours. Tiny bit of creasing. Okay, just a little bit. It's nothing super bad. It looks like it got kind of muddy. I don't know if it's the lighting change. It's dark out, obviously, but it definitely looks like it got a little muddy. But honestly, compared to the other times I've used it, it's looking really good actually. So, the Morphe Fall into Frost palette. I think I'm gonna keep it. There are a lot of beautiful shades in here. But I think I will only use this for like accents. If I need a really bright shimmer, you know what I mean, like a very like bold shimmer. I don't think I'm going to be layering shimmers together either. I think that's what caused the muddiness. I think once that shimmer kind of got on the eye, and then I think it just kind of spread. This eye does look better. There's more of the halo effect. But this one, for some reason, this eye, this is the one that creased a little bit more than the other eye, and it just looks a lot muddier. The shimmer definitely did creep above the crease line, which is normal with most shimmers. Shimmers and metallics, they do seem to kind of wander up. But I mean, it's definitely, it's way better than what it usually looks like. So I will continue to use this palette. I'm going to make a really hard effort to use it more and reach for it. That way, there's a reason why I'm keeping it. It's pretty, but my final review is I will not be purchasing any more Morphe palettes. The quality is just not that good. I have BH Cosmetics palettes, I have Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, I have eyeshadow palettes that cost a fraction of the price of this Morphe palette, and this one was on sale when I got it. It was 15 bucks, it's usually 25. You can buy it right now on Ulta.com for 25 bucks. You get a lot of shades, 35 shades, but it's just, the quality is not there. I will not go out of my way to purchase another Morphe palette, even if it's on sale. I will continue to use this one. I'm going to try my hardest to continue to use it. I'll try to use it tomorrow for work, but I won't be purchasing any more Morphe eyeshadow palettes. Just for me, they don't work. If they work for you, that is amazing, and I'm really glad, because from the pictures online, a lot of the palettes are absolutely gorgeous, but I do have better quality palettes for a lot less money. Like I said, BH Cosmetics, Profusion, Wet n Wild, trying to think, a lot. You Can Be is amazing and very, very affordable. So yeah, I'm glad I haven't purchased anymore, and I'm glad I am going to get some use out of this palette though. But yeah, it's still, it's not my favorite, but it looks okay. It looks just okay. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm glad I did give this another go. It does look a lot better using the Ofra Eye Gel Primer and the NYX Glitter Glue. So yeah, let me know down below if you enjoyed this video of me retrying a product I didn't like. If you did, I would be very happy to do some more. I already know the next one I would do. I would retry the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation again, because oh boy, that was horrendous. But just let me know down below if you did enjoy this and if you'd like me to continue with this little series. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it. I would appreciate it a ton. It shows that you're enjoying my content. Leave a comment down below as well. Are you one of the people that absolutely loves Morphe? Do their eyeshadow palettes just work for you? Let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget, you're always welcome to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all at Budget Glam Babe. Don't go anywhere quite yet. Another video should start autoplaying here very shortly, or you can always click on one of the ones that'll be popping up around the screen. So yeah, I'll see you here in just a sec.